want to talk about that thing right there. I can't say it because they be tripping when you do. They think you trying to send people off the platform, so they don't like that shit. So you can't really say that word. But that thing right there, I want to talk about that because you're using it wrong. You're using it wrong. I promise you're using it wrong. Biggest mistake I've seen, and I'm trying to make this quick. Biggest mistake I've seen is you send people to that thing. You send people there and you have like 27 different options. Let me tell you about people's attention span. You know why everybody's videos are like super flashy with shit flipping and work like, you know why they're like that, right? Just because people have very short attention spans. It's very hard to keep people entertained and keep people hooked to a point where they really watching your content, right? So they have to do all the extra shit. They have to put in the flashing lights and the flashing, all the extras to keep people watching, keep people entertained, right? So if you think about that, you think about how short people's attention span is, right? When you're sending them to that place, right? So when you're sending them there and they have 27 different options, the chances of you converting, the chances of somebody clicking on one of those links and doing whatever is necessary for you to make money from it, the chances of that drops by a lot. The more links you have, the more they have to look, it drops by a lot. So what you do with that, and this also goes for if you sell a service, if you do hair, if you do lashes, if you do makeup, if you do anything like that, and you send people there and they have a PDF of terms of services and conditions that they have to read through, or like 27 different appointment styles that they can choose from, you're losing conversions. If the more work somebody has to do to work with you, the less money you're going to make, period. Write that down. So when you're sending them there, right, when you're doing that and they have 27 different options or they have to read a book just to figure out how to work with you, you're missing out on money. You have to simplify this process as much as possible. So when you're sending them there, right, if you're sending them there in hopes that they go to like Amazon or something and now you get commission, right? If you're sending them there for an affiliate purpose, right? You got to remember the goal with these platforms, is to keep people on the platform. So if you're actively trying to send people off the platform, they're not going to like that. So you have to be sneaky with it. So when you're sending them there, you should only be sending them there to get something free because that's the easiest way to get people somewhere. Give them something free. You want somebody to click that thing, you have to give something free. All right. There's always something free you can give out. There's always something free. You give something free in exchange for their email, their contact information. You can get name. All you need is a name and an email. If you can get name, email, and phone number, you're killing it. But you're going to send them there for something free so that they can give you their information or use your stories and post the thing in there, the little sticker that they can click on so they can go get the freebie as well. Those two right there. If you provide a service, right? Let's say you do hair, you do makeup, you're a coach, whatever. That should have a link to a calendar and maybe some information. So I created this page for one of my clients, right? It's an order form. If anybody wants to place an order, he sends them there. Then they can fill out the order form. He gets a text like, hey, you got a new lead, right? I set up AI so that they get a text asking them, hey, how many people do you need? What type of event is this for? What flavor do you want? What's the delivery address, right? AI gets all that information. He gets another text like, yo, this is the information, send over an invoice. Now all he has to do is do a couple, invoice, boom, collect the deposit. Stop sending people to this brochure of services that you provide. Get the necessary information, cut out the middle, get the necessary information, then discuss the details. Don't lead with details. You're putting a wall up. You're literally putting a wall up in front of working with you. Get the necessary information because if somebody went there, somebody clicked that thing, that means they're interested in working with you. Get their information first, then figure out details and shit, okay? Think about it. You don't go into a restaurant, you don't go into a barbershop and they just tell you, before you sit down, you have to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, make sure you don't do this. It's going to be this. If you want to do this, it's going to be this. If you want to do this, that's not how business works, right? Be like, yo, hey, how you doing? Get the information, discuss the details after, right? So when you're sending them there to collect their information, you want to have you just want to have a page, simple page like this called a landing page. You want to send them to something very simple. Hey, put your information here. I'll send this over to you. That's it. Okay. If you don't know how to set that up, you can do it on a lot of things. You can do it with ConvertKit. You can go with Active Campaign, Drip. I have a platform where I help set it up for my clients and It's part of a package that we do for them. Set up a landing page and set up a follow-up system so that after they download it, they start getting your emails introducing you, the business, who you are, values, stuff like that, right? So please, 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 as soon as possible, stop doing this wrong. Stop doing that thing wrong. Fix that thing, because you're missing out on a lot of money. You're leaving a lot of money on the table by not having that optimized. And if you're using this, right? So let's say you're using this for an affiliate link, right? You have a bunch of affiliate links in here, right? Use this to get people to sign up for like a free guide, access to your community, exclusive content, whatever it is, right? You give them a freebie, get somebody to sign up. Then instead of putting all your links in here, instead of putting all of your affiliate things in here, right? Instead of doing that, you start emailing them and texting them content about those links. Like if you have a dress that you really like, you write an email telling them a story about how you found this dress. It was the perfect for date night. You went out and like whatever, right? If you have a hair gel that you like, if you have whatever it is, like whatever your affiliate links are, you can write an email, create a story that is going to get people interested in you. Like, oh, maybe I can use that too. If it's an affiliate, all you got to do is get them to click the link. They got to do the rest. The website does the rest. You just got to get them there, right? But yeah, that's how you start to make money with that. Not necessarily having a list of links people have to go scroll through. Not necessarily having a list that people have to go scroll through. Having somewhere where you can like directly talk to them and let them know like, hey, check this out. It's more of like a recommendation from a friend as opposed to go browse my list of things that you can buy from me. Like, it's different. When you start shifting how you frame it, you start shifting that perspective, it dramatically increases your conversion.